Hello everyone, third video in my channel. Tonight I'm gonna talk about NASCAR, especially the NASCAR Cup Series, which used to be called the Winston Cup Series, I think, up until a few years ago for sponsorship reasons. And I'm gonna show you three models that I got from eBay recently. And these are all, as you can see, Hot Wheels models. These are quite old. A couple of them are from 1998, and I think this one in the center was from 1997. So I managed to find them from an eBay seller here in the UK. So I'm just gonna briefly show you what these models look like, and we can have a better look at the details, the types of cars, and the graphics as well. First of all, I know NASCAR is not very popular in Europe, not as much as it is in the US. But indeed, I became attracted by NASCAR after, I think, watching Days of Thunder, pretty famous movie, and I also got myself a nice little book talking about the origins of this competition. So let's start off with the first of the three models. This is a number 97 Ford Taurus. You can see here the front, it says that, the Ford logo. This was sponsored by John Deere, just an American manufacturer of I think tractors. So this car, it's also says John Deere here at the back, was driven by Chad Little. So you can see an upper deck card. So this is a 1998 edition of the Ford Taurus. As you can see, the number is quite visible. And what I've come to learn is that in NASCAR, what makes a car recognizable is not the logo of the racing team, but the number. And actually, NASCAR dictates how the numbers are assigned to the different teams. And there's about 40 different cars for every race, which compete towards the annual championship, which I think is awarded in November. Of course, with COVID-19 pretty much coming into the picture, this might have changed things this year a little bit. Anyway, so this is it, a yellow and green Ford Taurus from 1998, driven by Chad Little. If we turn this at the back, and they provide a nice breakdown of what was the 1998 NASCAR Winston Cup Series race schedule, which went from the second week of February until the end of November, which this one particularly included two showcase events in Japan. Yeah, a little bit more details about this car and this driver, the date of birth of the driver, the hometown, the team, Roush Racing, and this was the 50th anniversary of NASCAR. Pretty well. I think the price I paid for this was something in the region of £6. Of course, you know, the package is all creased by years and years of storage. But this is unopened, and as you know, I don't tend to open my models, and I'll do exactly the same with these NASCAR models. Let's move on to the second model. This is another model which appeared in 1998 edition of Hot Wheels Pro Racing. This is a number 12 Ford Taurus, again driven by Jeremy Mayfield. Cars are quite different, but you can see the details are not too bad for a 1/64th car. You can see these should be rubber tires. In fact, it says so. It says deluxe rubber tires. detailed interior, die-cast body and chassis, and specially designed for the auto collector, so they're not meant to be played with. And that's exactly what I'll do. The rubber tires, and it's a Goodyear Eagle, which I believe still is the main tire supplier for NASCAR, and I don't think they have another one. It's just Goodyear. Third model in my collection. This is still Hot Wheels racing, but it's not pro, and I believe it's from the year prior to the previous two models. This is a number 33. Oh, Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS, I believe, sponsored by Oakwood Homes. You can see the Chevrolet logo here at the front. Can have a glimpse of the inside. It's all white. There's a safety net here, and the name of the driver is here, Joe something. My camera is not helping me. It's not focusing on this name. Well, again, Goodyear #1 Eagle, and all the different sponsors here on the left hand side: 3M, EA Sports on the bottom left, Spicer, and other sponsors. And you're at the back again, the website for Oakwood Homes. I don't even know if they exist anymore. Turn this around. There's a NASCAR logo here. You can see that. Yep. And then turning this around, it's not gonna say as much as the other packages, but it brags about what makes these models different from the rest of the pack. Drift, race, engine. Of course, this is just a model, so there's no way for us to check engine. There's probably a bunch of details about the actual cars, which can race at a speed of over 200 miles per hour. Tight wrench. Oh, they explain something here. As I said, I'm not an expert, just trying to learn along the way. It doesn't say anything about the driver nor the car. It says it was made in China, and it's the Chevrolet logo. Actually, all of the logos that allowed Hot Wheels to produce these official licensed products back in the day. So that's pretty much it. A lot of fine print. We don't want to go through that. Let's turn it around, and I'm now going to show you the three models. Okay, pretty much it's two Ford Taurus and a Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS, number 12, 97, and 33 from the 1997-1998 seasons. And that's all from me, guys. Stay tuned, because there will be more videos coming with more models and more reviews, and I'll talk to you again soon.